Everyone, welcome back to my latest Top Traps video. So this is going to be Top Traps video number 2 of 4 of my Top Traps competition. If you want to be in the Top Traps competition, add me online, send me your video, I'll take a look at it and add you to the next video. There's going to be 2 more before the finals. Again, the top 2 from each video go on to the final video for the chance of winning 200,000 gems. So again, if you guys want to join that, send me your clip. So the first one, we're going to have trap number 1. Again, this is anonymous voting. He's going to be taking a triple rally here. So triple rally's coming in. He's going to port away and take all of them. He did take some damage here. You can definitely see that. He's going to pop his ante back on there and check out how well he did. But yeah, you can see the second rally hit him pretty hard. Must have been a full counter. Again, with the full count or the counter research nowadays, you do not want to be countered at a rally. It makes it very hard for rally trap, rally party traps, rally party chaps, especially if you're taking more than one rally. You should be making sure you have a big front line because you're going to be taking massive losses. Yeah, you can see the other 2 rallies did very little damage to him, but that full counter is the one that did the big damage. So only 896 on this one. This guy had actually pretty decent gear there, really good range gear. Again, he only did 800,000 to him. He did have tier 5 familiars in there. It looks like they're even max. So even max tier 5 familiars only did 800,000 damage. So really good take on that range rally. Again, he was an infantry for that one. It's not doing too much damage to him, but we'll take a look at the other ones. The second rally is the one that hurt. I think this is this one. Yeah, look at that. He's got Mythic Champ, all that good cav gear, so that one's doing quite a bit of damage there. Does have max familiars too, but yeah, it did 5 million reds, but we'll take a look at... yeah, he sent 800,000 tier 5 to 1.5 million tier 4. Again, the guy was a really good lead. You can see his gear in there, so he must be really high in cav. I'm not sure what cav gear on that gear is, but it must be getting close to the 900% there. But yeah, you can see with the counter research, it did 5 million damage. Even though the other guys didn't do too much. This guy went infantry, really good infantry as gear as well. I did a little more damage again. He didn't full counter him this time. So again, max familiars, all that stuff. I think he had max familiars. Yeah, max familiars here. So max familiars, gold or mythic cups and all that. Tier 5, a little bit tier 5 in there, but yeah, it did a little bit of damage, but you can see did about 700 to his front line and then about 700 to his back line. So this is going to be trap number 2. So getting into trap number 2, we'll be showcasing the 766 Milmite solo trap. So this is a solo trap that's at 766 Milmite. You're probably wondering, like, what the hell are you talking about, Duck? Why are you calling this a solo trap? It is a solo trap, by the way. He does not run anti. He only has about 900k of each tier 4 and a little bit of tier 2, so he actually can get people to solo him on that, because that's not really that much troops. He's showing 3 million troops. A lot of these titans will solo 3 million troops right away, so you can see all the troops are coming in here. He was baiting without an anti, if you're wondering why they're soloing this, why they're trying to gangbang a 700 million Mite castle. It's because they have his troop comp. So they're coming in there. Going to be coming in here. He's already capped a bunch of them, so they've gone in. I think they're doing a rally party, actually. So they were doing a rally party. He poured it in without anti. They got his scout, but apparently like 50 people like poured around him. He missed that on the initial one, but they came in afterwards. So he's capped 6 or 7 people already. They're still coming at him, though. He's poured away, but they're coming in there with all their attacks. He's trying to get resources out as fast as possible to try and basically heal through what's going on. All these rallies are getting set on him right now. A lot of them are actually just tracking rallies to find out where he is, but he's going to port away here. There were some attacks in there, so he's taking a little bit of reds there, but he's going to heal up again. Now he has a couple extra leaders, so yeah, his infirmary is completely full after that one, but the problem with his account is it's a lot of tier 4 in there, so those heals are really expensive. If you've ever had a tier 4 account, you know how expensive it is to heal that tier 4, so having enough resources out is a big problem, but you can see he has really good gear, and obviously these are big titans coming out here. Wolf Basil here. I don't know what Wolf Basil's attack is, but it must be over 900%, like getting close to that 1,000%. And I know that NP money sign there, or NPS, they do have a couple really big hitters. One of them is Nash. I'm not sure if he shows up, but he's actually over 1,000, I'm pretty sure, based on what his attack was, because I personally been hit by Wolf Basil and Nash, and I know Nash does way more damage. So I don't know if he's here in this video, but yeah, they've got a couple people over 900%, or a lot of people actually. So here's a bunch of people coming in now. All the attacks are getting spit up here. He should be in his infirmaries, getting ready to heal. He's yeah, he's not in the right spot here. So he's got to heal this really quickly because he's gonna be taking some reds here. Again, he doesn't have enough resources out, so he's got to what's called speed heal. Thank God they didn't time it too well, so he's actually able to speed heal in time, and he poured it away, so it was good. So he actually gave himself some time to do the healing, and that was a good thing. That was actually a really good choice on his part, to make sure that he gave himself some room between the attackers and the what's called in himself. So when all these attacks comes in, he's actually able to heal in between without having to gem heal, because again, having all the resources out to gem heal is really, really, really difficult if you're healing up tier 4, because there's a lot of resources out here. You can see all the resources. Every time he's got to heal, it's in the 100 millions, whereas if you're using tier 2, it's not so bad. I think he has burned at this point, but he actually caught a couple extra leaders, so he's down a little bit, so he's going to try and ram him away again just to give himself some more room, because they are porting around him. He does have about 6 or 7 leaders again, so someone did burn him. He was able to cap a bunch of other leaders. He's going to get out of there right away, because they're going in crazy. Now that they have their leaders back, he probably doesn't want to take any more of those hits, and those heals are getting really expensive. If you're going to be taking a gangbang like that, with kind of like a tier 4 frontline, you probably want a bank's worth of resources out and ready to heal, and that's what his problem was. He just didn't have the resources to heal. You can see he started with about 4 million troops there. 900k of each tier 4 and about 400k of each tier 2. That's his starting what's called troops there. And again, that is kind of what people actually solo. So they got that scout. They're like, 4 million troops, go in for the gangbang, and they all went in. Again, these are guys that are gangbanging rally traps, so it's not a big surprise. I mean, they gangbanged my rally trap. Didn't work out too well for them. I did kind of cap them all and got 500k ransom, but that was another video. You've probably seen that one already. So again, yeah, these guys are really big. Nola's big. I'll take a look at him. Yeah, 69 castle stars. Really good cab gear there. And I think this one, he was in, oh wait, maybe you had already switched Phalanx. But anyways, again, this guy, again, really good mythic champ in that one here. We'll take a look at Blackouts. Blackouts, almost 3 mythic cups. But yeah, 18 castle stars on that guy. Then this is another Titan, 113 castle stars, full mythic champ. This is QQ or XX something, Q something, whatever. This guy, let's take a look, 65 castle stars with champ in there and mythic champ and all that stuff. So Wolf Basil, max account. We'll take a look at Wolf Basil here. Well, yeah, let's see. Oh, let's QX again. So I guess that guy got his leader back and went in for another attack. Then there's Bambi here. We'll take a look at Bambi's. Yeah, 62 castle stars. Didn't see the gear there. Obviously switched back after the attack. And then there's Zamulsu. And then Wolf Basil went leaderless on this one. Wolf Basil still does quite a bit of damage leaderless, just because of those castle stars and all that. The base stats are really high on those max accounts, by the way. If you've ever seen the base stats on a max account, it's insane. They do so much damage even without their leaders, just with the familiars, basically. And then this is the one where it burned him. So you got a walk back on this. Didn't do crazy amounts of damage to him, but did end up getting a walk back. That's where it basically freed everyone's leaders. They all went in again, and they all got themselves capped again before he migrated. So K-Pop was another guy, 12 castles. That's not quite as good as the other leaders, but still decent. Like all these guys, like I'm saying they're not as good, but they're not like Titans, but they can still be rally leads and stuff like that, based on their like familiars and all that. So yeah, so this is the last couple here. We'll take a look at the reports. Yeah, 28 castle stars on that guy. And this one was a leaderless one. Nope, that was leader. Never mind, I lied. It was a leadered attack. Yeah, so really good gear in that guy too. And then it looks like Bubba went in again at the end. Unfortunately, Bubba got capped again, so end up losing their leader. So great job by trap number 2. So this could be trap number 3. So trap number 3, we have a couple gangbangs. This was during their KVK. Again, this is all anonymous voting. I will tell you who wins at the start of the next Top Traps video, which comes out next week. So again, I'll show you the winners of the top traps at the end of this video as well, and show you how to vote for your favorite trap during this video, because the person who wins this video is based on your votes, not me. So if you guys don't vote, they don't win. So make sure you vote at the end. Anyway, so this trap number 3 is coming in here, getting a little bit of a tiny gangbang here. This is from Jermaine and Fennec. So they both went in. Actually, kind of caught him off guard there, but he kind of missed his switch, I think, on the first one. Or did he get his switch on? And he switched back. So he's our trap number 3 here is being a little sneaky here, switching to his fake gear, his max sigil gear is what I like to call it. When I use it, I call it max sigil just because they don't see what your gear is because you have nothing on. But yeah, so he was expecting the gangbang here because they are all porting around him, and they haven't really set any rallies, anything like that. So that's kind of something you got to watch out for. These sneaky little attacks here. Sometimes they'll set a rally, and then you'll see in this video what they can do here. So keep an eye out for this if you guys are trapping. What happens in this video? Danny Francine's going in there. So yeah, you can see Danny actually has a really good account too. I mean, obviously got the 11K hero and all that, but yeah. So Fennec's there, and you've probably seen Fennec and Danny and all that because I was in their guild for quite a while. So and Dixie. Dixie's here too, and I think I'm in Your Bed is here as well. You can see them too, but we'll take a look here. They're just going leaderless. They are doing a little bit of damage, not too much. Again, leaderless don't do quite enough damage, do too much damage to a proper trap like this, just because they're only going to be doing 100 to 200,000, even if you're a max player. So it's not quite enough to actually do damage to a trap like this, even if they're not in gear. If you go leadered, obviously you can do damage, but they're basically just giving our trap number 3 free KVK points, because this is during KVK, obviously looking at how their castles look, and they are going one at a time here, just kind of hitting them leaderless. I'm not sure if they're testing his front line. That could be what they are doing here, because they are sending different attacks here to see which one will do the most damage, and that's something you can do, is test Trap's front line first. Just send a bunch of attacks, and then you know what they do with the gangbang, and then kind of do most of them to counter that front line, because chances are they'll still be sitting in that, because you can't really switch your front line during a gangbang. It's impossible. If you're trying to switch your front line during gangbang, you're doing it wrong. You should be just sitting there trying to heal as much as possible, because you're not going to be able to basically see what everything's happening. So here they are doing the little sneaky thing here. So what they're doing here is sending 1 troops at them before the rally starts, and then they send in the gangbang midway through that. But our trap number 3 here did see through that, so he was able to heal up the air. But yeah, that's something you can should be watching out for if you're a trap. If they are one-trooping you, they could all of a sudden start a gangbang as well during that, because you're kind of like, oh, they're one-trooping me, I'm just kind of not paying attention, and all of a sudden, boom, they send the gangbang with those 1 troops, and yeah, that could get you into big trouble. That's also something you guys can try if you want to gangbang a trap. So anyways, so our trap number 3 here decided to port away here. This guy's going to go in here. It looks like a fake attack. Again, they're doing the fake attack here, just with the 1 troop. They kind of get him off his heels, like, oh, they're just going to be 1-trooping me here. Oh, they're 1-trooping me. Yeah, they're just 1-trooping me. And oh, there comes a real attack. Not a real attack, but a leaderless real troop attack there, and then they're going in for the real attack as well. You can see his infirmaries are already full here, so yes, they're very, very sneaky, this guild. They kind of know what's up here, but yeah, that's something you should watch out if you're a trap. Make sure you're ready to heal at all times. Don't get too complacent, because that's when you get in trouble. And I mean, I'm obviously, I mean, we're all human, so we kind of all make mistakes, and we kind of all get complacent, but this is kind of a way you can get trapped as a trap. So don't get trapped as a trap. So this is going to be the second part. So this is going to be the second gangbang. Unfortunately for our trap here, he did get burned. Yeah, so that's something you got to be careful for, because yeah, if you don't switch your real gear sometimes fast enough, you can get burned. But sometimes it's not too bad, because if they get a walkback, it doesn't mean you lose too many troops. It's not the worst thing, because then guess what? The other guild thinks you're weak, and they'll go in for the gangbang. So other people are coming in here. He did miss his switch there, so unfortunately he got burned a second time. But again, it doesn't really matter too bad, because again, as long as he can switch his gear for the next hit, it should be fine. As long as he didn't lose too many troops in that missed switch, it should be fine. And usually you're okay as long as you don't get full countered without your gear on. Yeah, especially from a Titan. That really hurts nowadays with that counter research. Anyway, so here comes the gangbang coming in here. Yeah, so you can see his infirmaries are filling here, but he has his actual gear on, so he shouldn't be burning. He's doing the crazy thing of switching back to his fake gear. But yeah, especially when you know that the person could burn you, I'd be apprehensive of switching to my fake gear after that, just because, yeah, you can see the guy did do quite a bit of damage on that one. That was a cab blast. They know what frontline he's in too, because they got a walk back, so that's sometimes scary too if they know what your frontline is with the counter research out right now, as long as, I mean, if you don't switch your frontline. But that's something I'd probably do, is switch my frontline as soon as they burn me, just because they probably know what to go after that, because they'll try and counter you. It's kind of obvious. But sometimes you don't think about that during the actual attack, because there's so much other things you're thinking about, like healing and getting your war gear on. And like I said, trap number 3 keeps switching to his fake gear. Here comes a massive little gangbang here as well. More enemies coming in there. Let's see, another one that's Cav. So he's going to try and switch the Cav, or not Cav, try to switch the range to counter it. Once the Cav hit his hit, he's going to switch back to range. I think the other guy just recalled actually at the end there. So anyways, really good job by trap number 3 here, able to eat all those attacks. Yeah, they did do a gangbang, but they didn't all go Cav, so it was actually okay that he stayed in his current frontline. But yeah, sometimes if they see that they know what your frontline is, they might go and try and counter you with a bunch of attacks. So sometimes it's smart just to switch it, but sometimes they might think, oh yeah, we did get our walk back, so he's obviously going to switch his phalanx, so we'll try and counter the one he's going to switch to. But yeah, anyways, it's all a mind game here. You're basically just rolling the dice, seeing what's going to happen. Yeah, you can see he has about 5 other leaders right now. He decided to boost some troops up here. He's actually on his other account watching as well, so he has two things open at the same time, so you can see what's happening. You can see there's a sneaky attack coming in here, so he was able to switch to his proper talents in time, and then get his war gear on and all that. But yeah, that was the last attack. He did go Cav, it looks like, and he was still in infantry, I think. Yeah, so it did a little bit of damage, was able to cap him, but he got his leader back, and then for that, he got about a 200k ransom, and I think the first one he got about 100k, so he got about 300k gems between those 2 ransoms. So here's gonna be trap number 4. So we're gonna move on to trap number 4. I know we've done so many trappings so far, but here comes trap number 4. So this is gonna be 162 mil might solo trap, and he already has one of their leaders. So what they're gonna be doing is setting that rally next to him, and then sending a huge gangbang from far away that's more than 5 minutes. So the rally will obviously hit before the gangbang does, and they're just going to slowly walk their troops towards them. So again, you have 2 things you can do here. You can either shield up or you can run away. Apparently the random button is not working. He's clicked it 4 times, but there you go. There goes the random. So he's down to 135 mil might from 160. Again, the Sanctuary is your friend. Hopefully your Sanctuary is not full, and 80% of those go into there. And then obviously you have your 600,000 here. So you can lose about 2 million troops, which is like 16 million might that you can get back for free. And he lost about 20 something million. So he only lost a little bit of troops, not too bad. Was able to cap all the leaders. So now he has all their leaders. Unfortunately for them, he's going to basically switch kingdoms here to cancel the rally. So great job to our trap number 4 there, so for taking that massive gangbang, or porting away during a massive gangbang, taking losses but capping everyone's leaders. So it's not too bad. Obviously, I mean, if you're a rally trap, you're used to taking losses. Solo trapping, not so much. But again, if you're not a free-to-play player, this is not the worst thing. Just losing a little bit of troops is fine. You can build them back right away. So now that he has all their leaders and stuff, they're kind of kind of out of luck because they have nothing left to gangbang with because they kind of sent all their leaders at him. So unfortunately, we won't get to see all the reports here, but obviously he did lose some troops. But yeah, we'll take a look at, I think we're going to go look at one here, and it's going to be Leroy. So we're going to single Leroy's out. So the wet noodle Leroy there, 60k troops. Come on, Leroy, pop that that boost, that 50% boost, send the 375k. But yeah, anyways, you only end up doing 60k to him. So this is going to be trap number 5. So trap number 5 is our last trap. Sorry for the quality on this one. It's a little bit lower. They sent me a 480 or what is it, 480 video? Yeah, 480p video. So that's kind of what I'm going off of. But yeah, you can see there's 7 rallies coming towards them. Sorry, we're going to get into 7 rallies. 7 rallies from really good rally leads too. Unfortunately, he got burned on the last one, but he did really good job for capping the first 6. But again, counter research is hard. Yeah, you can see all of them, and then the last one, he did end up burning on that one. So fortunately for him, he didn't quite have a big enough front line. If you're going to be taking 7 rallies, you should make sure you have probably a 10 million front line. At the minimum, I would say to do well against that and not take so many losses. But yeah, you see the first couple rallies, not too bad. You're going to be taking reds from these rally leads because these are really good rally leads, by the way. Yeah, that infantry into his infantry. Yeah, he only has a 4 million front line there, so not quite enough. You need about a 10 million probably to take this, or at least take this properly. I mean, you could probably do it less, but take it comfortably. You'd probably want a 10 million front line for something like this. But yeah, you can see the range came in, didn't do too much damage, only 500,000 his front line, and then 600,000 his back line because those pesky tier 5 familiars do so much damage. Then Maximilian here, yeah, you can see they all have tier 5 familiars, 800,000 tier 5 in that rally. Again, didn't do crazy amount of damage, so he's still okay here at this point. And then the Titan comes in, Roll Tide here. Yeah, you see he did 2.3, so not too bad on that one either. It's not a massive loss like 5 million or anything like that. And I think he went cav into his a lot of that was tier 4 though. That's probably why, but still doing okay at this point. Then Cry 12, again, really good rally lead as well. Did about 1.8 million. So cav, I'm not even sure if it might be cav into cav at this point because I think the last one kind of took out most of his infantry. Then Scottish FK here, pretty good rally lead. That was cav, did 900,000, but I think cav into cav at this point as well. So not doing as much damage, under 1 million damage on this one. Yeah, it was cav into cav at this point, so not too bad. Only lost 800,000 tier 2, and this is the one where he failed, it looks like. This is State Farm. Not your friend, apparently. State Farm, it's not on your side. Anyways, this is range into his cav, so did quite a bit of damage. Ended up burning him, and that was kind of the end there. So that was his gear. So anyways, I'll go into the, what's called, I'll show you how to vote. Everyone, if you guys want to vote for your top, your favorite traps in the Top Traps competition, go to my homepage here, click to the community tab, scroll down. I will have a what's called a poll up for this. The last poll you can see here, there was 451 votes, so try and get those votes in. It looks like trap number 1 won with 59%, and trap number 5 came with 21%. I have posted the winners here and who they were. So trap number 1 was Zoo Trap. He got 266 votes. Trap number 5 was Chatman with 95 votes. Trap number 4 was I'm Loving It with 36 votes. Trap number 3 was KOK Trap with 31 votes. And trap number 2 was Ether Trap with 27 votes. So again, you can't have your favorite person win unless you go vote for them. So make sure you vote. The poll will be up after this video is uploaded, or once the premiere of this video is done. I will put the thing and you can actually go vote for it, and this will be video number 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you guys want to submit your top trap clips, please add me online. I will have my line in the description below. Please just send me the YouTube video where your video is uploaded. I will get all the stuff I need from there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.